Moto Scout, exploring life on two wheels.
Welcome back, friends. I'm on 68 again. I told you I like this road. We're going to head out to my local dealer. And by local, I mean the one closest to me that I enjoy going to. There's actually a couple in Lexington that I've dealt with before, but the one I've bought my two most recent bikes is JVM Motorsports in Harrisburg, Kentucky. Their tagline is, we're not just a dealer, we're a destination. So that's our destination today, JVM Motorsports, Harrisburg, Kentucky. I thought this would give us a chance to talk about why you should support your local dealerships. There are other places and other ways to buy bikes than buying them from the dealer. A lot of people will think you can get a better deal on a bike off of Craigslist or off of eBay or just somebody that's got their bike out in the front yard. And that may or may not be true. You might have a lower price, but you're missing out on some things that you're going to get when you purchase even a used bike from a dealer. Dealers' used bikes are, some of them are on trade-in, but a lot of them they picked up at auction, so they're being picky about the bikes that they even put out there on their lot. They're not just getting any used bike and throwing it out there for sale. They'll also run it through their service station. Make sure that it rolls out of the dealership on new or good tires. Make sure that everything is, at least fluids have been changed and mechanically sound. You might not know the complete history of the bike's maintenance, but at least you know somebody's taken a look at it and decided that it is safe to sell. Because the dealership doesn't want to sell you a lemon. They want to create a business relationship with you to where you'll come back and buy more bikes. Looks like we've had a little bit of rain through here. So the chances of buying a bad bike from a dealer are much less than they would be from a private seller. You're also not going to get scammed. I went and texted a Craigslist bike. I knew it was way too good a price to be true, but it was a local area code, so I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. I got a response from the text about an hour or two later, and the guy saying he was selling it for his aunt, and here's her email address. So I emailed her, and the next morning I had a response, and it was kind of what you'd expect. The bike's in Utah, several states away. She's leaving for a year and won't be back in the country. Doesn't want to pay insurance or store the bike, and she has to sell it within the next 3 weeks. It had scam written all over it to me, so I didn't even respond anymore. Not only those facts, but again, it was way below price in the ad. The text, without even me asking, dropped the price 50 bucks, and then the email, without me asking, dropped it another 100 bucks. So they were just trying to get somebody's $1,500 quick and easy. No bike would have ever been shipped, I'm sure. So you don't have to worry about that with the dealer. They're not going anywhere, assuming you're going to a good dealership like JVM, who, by the way, is celebrating their 3-year anniversary. I believe April 7th, have a big party. So if you're local, head on down to JVM on April 7th. Really good people down here. You know, they've got to make money. You've got to realize that when you go to a dealership. But they're not trying to make all their money in one sale. They want everybody to walk away happy, so that next time you're looking for a bike, you'll give them a look. They've always treated me fair. I think my trade-in values on the bikes I've traded in have been accurate, and they've been willing to work with me. Heck, this bike, I told him I'd pay him cash, but I didn't have it. He gave me the keys and just told me to bring it when I had it. So I'm not sure everybody gets that deal, but that's kind of salt of the earth kind of guy Mark Morris is at JVM. Aside from the fact you'll probably get a better and at least less risky bike from a dealership than a private sale, we also need dealerships because they are the go-between between motorcycle enthusiasts and the manufacturers. They've got to sell new bikes so that manufacturers stay in business and keep producing new bikes. Yeah, this generation of bikers could probably get by with all the bikes already out there in the market, but bikes eventually die. We don't have the manufacturers putting out new bikes, then motorcycling will die. That's why it always hurts when I see like Polaris drop the victory line, and you know, Harley Davidson in the past going through troubles, and Ducati's been sold several different times. We need these manufacturers around. It creates competition, it creates better features. Not everybody can afford a new bike, but if we don't have new bikes being sold, the industry will eventually die off. Dealerships do more than just sell bikes though. They foster a community amongst the bikers. They do charity rides. They help host events. They bring in the manufacturers for demo days. I'll often ride down to JVM just to kind of support them. I'd like them on all their posts on Instagram and stuff. I don't obviously have any interest in the company or anything, but it's just one of those things where I enjoy supporting local businesses, especially those that are owned by good people. Next time you're thinking about a bike, I would recommend that you find a dealer that you trust and don't mind doing business with, and give them a chance to earn your business. We'll check back in when we get a little closer to Harrodsburg. As you come into Harrodsburg, you'll get to Highway 127. You'll turn left, and the dealership will be to your right about a mile or so. Now straight ahead through the intersection and to the left is Fort Herod. You might have to come out there. They occasionally will do jazz festivals and other types of fairs there on the grounds. I'll have to get my facts straight before we go to Fort Herod though. Now the other reason to go to your dealerships on a regular basis is to check out all the new bikes. I'm particularly interested in looking at the new Kawasaki Z900RS, the retro styled bike that Kawasaki put out. JVM got one in earlier, but they sold it while it was still in the crate, meaning the guy bought it before they even had time to put it out on the showroom floor. As you might be able to read from the sign coming up, JVM sells Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki. They also sell a ton of these four-wheelers and all-terrain vehicles and steel motorcycles. Not steel motorcycles, steel chainsaws. So that is JVM Motorsports in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Saturday, 9 to 1, and closed on Sunday. They did have that Kawasaki Z900RS, and it looked pretty good. Although I think if I was to get that bike, I'd want it in the root beer color, root beer and orange. It just looks sharp. So if you want to support your motorcycle community, you need to support your local dealer. Doesn't mean you have to buy everything from the dealership or even buy a bike from the dealership, but you ought to give them a chance to sell you something. A good dealership will stand behind their product and do what's right by you, the customer, because they want you to come back. Luckily, I've got that kind of dealer here in Harrodsburg. That's all I've got today. I'm going to continue this beautiful sunshiny March afternoon until we get to talk again. Ride safe, enjoy the open road. Moto Scout out.